Hello, Deb. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. Somewhat of an odd place for the access point to be. It's in the far back of the house. Typically, when you're looking for the main sewer stack, not always, but there's probably a clean out towards the front foundation wall. I didn't find one, a floor clean out or anything like that. This was in the wall of the basement bedroom closet. Again, not your typical place to find a sewer line clean out. We're in PVC, so it's white polyvinyl chloride pipe. Nothing remarkable about this, which for sewer pipes, that's a good thing. The only thing of note is all of the twists and turns, and there is a bunch of direction changes here. It's not necessarily a defect, especially in a townhouse situation, in a big development. I mean, you're routing around other folks, their utilities, lines, things like that. Give me a second. I'm just going to turn on some water real quick to get whatever it is that's on the front of the camera off. No free rides on the camera lens. There we go. A little bit of water running there will also help to ease my camera along. I got out the full extent of my camera reel, or at least the camera that I was carrying with me today. So 175 feet of cable. That's a long way for a sewer pipe. I did not get all the way to the end. Who's to say how much further it would be, but my guess is not much more than 175 feet. Maybe 10 to 20 feet more max. But yeah, no damage. The only thing that we ran up against a little bit at the end is just a wad of toilet paper, but beyond that, everything seems to be flowing well. All of your connections are glued. You can tell that just by looking at the primer that's around most of the fittings, most of the connections. And since PVC is a very smooth walled pipe, you're not going to get a lot of buildup in there. A little staining here and there, but that's to be expected. I was actually surprised that I could get the full length of my cable, knowing that early on we had a dozen, 10 or 12 direction changes. Typically, when the pipe moves through a lot of those changes, it makes it difficult to push the camera cable. When you get further out, it's just the physics of it. Typically, people's biggest concern in their sewer line, beyond obvious, failure or damage or whatever, are roots. You won't have to worry about that. At least 99% of the time you won't, just because, again, you have those glued connections. So the toilet paper up ahead is what's causing this little bit of a loss of visual. So again, because you have glued connections between all the fittings, roots can't propagate inside the pipe. So you're good to go on that. Longevity-wise, PVC, you've got probably another 80 to 100 years of life left in this pipe without any concerns. So this is the full extent. This is as far as I can go. For 175 feet, you looked really solid. I don't have any concerns. Read through your written reports. There'll be some recommendations in there, or a recommendation, and then reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource.